Once again, 15th August, Independence Day, one more big day for Mahindra. And talk to us more about the vehicles shown to us today is, of course, Pratap Bose, Head of Design at Mahindra. Pratap, really interesting, engaging products, both of them. Let's begin with the Thar E. And it's all about design, right, in both these vehicles. Where do we begin talking about the design?
Thank you, Shams. You know, 15th of August every year, as you know, is a very, very important day for our country, of course, but Mahindra as well. You know, we've done a series of launches. Last year, we actually showed 5 concept cars, 3 of which you saw running on the track, you know, in prototype form today. But you know, I wanted to do really something special because when you're talking about Born EV, you have to do something which is at the core of the company. And for me, the core of the company is the Thar. You know, we have all other legendary brands. We have Bolero, Scorpio, XUV, as you saw, B as well. But if you don't electrify the Thar, or you don't do a Thar electric, it feels like the journey is not complete, you know, in a way. So, you know, the design team came up with the idea that why not on 2023, 15th August, we show a vision of what the born electric Thar can be, not just an electrified Thar. So, born electric Thar, and we can really set that as the seed of all future Thars to come, electric Thars to come. So great opportunity, great occasion. Like I said in the presentation, Shams, you don't get a chance in a career as a designer to design too many legends, because legends are untouchable in a way. But you know, we are really fortunate. We've got this incredible brand in the brand of you know, in the portfolio that we have. And it was a real pleasure to do a project like this.
For a major part of your career in so many years, you've mostly worked on ICE vehicles, right? How does it change with an EV coming in? You know, does it give you more liberties? Do you enjoy working on this more, or is it like this, probably the same?
So, Shams, last year we showed 5 EV concepts, which was, you know, a very significant personal departure for me as well. Especially in the Born EV, you know, not converted electric. In the Born EV, it was a great moment for us last year. And yes, EV has its own set of conditions. ICE has its own set of conditions. And the challenge for a designer is how you convert those into something really positive, powerful, you know, strong in terms of design. And I think from the BE range and the XUV E range that we showed last year to where we are today with this concept or with this vision, it shows that EVs can be as exciting as anything else. You know, there was this fear, Shams, and you will remember that, you know, when the world electrifies, what will happen to petrol heads, what will happen to diesel heads, etc. So I think we are creating a world of electric heads by doing products like this.
So tell me quickly 2-3 favorite things that you really like on the Thar. Of course, you know, it's a baby, but
yeah, what I really love is slightly a product design approach. So for example, you know, the fenders can be used on either side. So if you break one, for example, replacement is easier. Right. You know, you don't need a front left, front right, all that. You know, you have 2 fenders which go around the car. Right. You have 2 bumpers, basically one front and one rear, which are identical. You know, so even at the dealership level, you know, you have to store less parts, the inventory, the complexity. I just like the intelligence. The lamp, for example, the front headlamp and the rear and the tail lamp are exactly the same. They just have different colored lenses, obviously, for the function. But so you tool up one lamp. You know, so what I like is that it's not just a styling exercise. There's a certain logic and there's a certain intelligence that's gone into designing this product, and I think that's very important.
And similar question about the pickup, you know, those 2-3 standouts for you on that vehicle.
The pickup, you know, Shams, the stance. You know, when we first milled it out in clay, when we saw the bonnet comes up to your chest, you know, we said, wow, you know, that's truly a lifestyle pickup. You know, this is not just any ordinary pickup. When we saw the stance and how the vehicle sits, we were super impressed by that. But what I like is, particularly in the pickup, global pickup, is attention to all the small details that we put in. The consistency of design languages, you know, the little squares that we've used, or the detail of the lamps, the consistency of the global pickup we've shown here in terms of design is something I'm really proud about with the team. Yeah.
Okay, so of course we've had this discussion before. How close are we going to be to these cars when we see production vehicles? And you say it's almost 100%, or you're trying to do that. I mean, so realistically, you think what will be possible?
See, Shams, this is not a question of how much, etc. This is a sort of vision we did. There is, from our experience, the architecture is ready. It's in glow. There's nothing fictitious or concept about that. What is on top of that architecture, which is actually the bodywork of the Thari, is not a million miles away if someone told us to do it. It's just that we don't have that timeline. It wasn't the intention. But I think seeing the kind of response we are getting from the world in the few hours, I have a feeling we'll have to make it.
Yes, of course, yeah.
And, the timeline will, I think, depend on the pressure that comes from the world on us.
Absolutely, all right. Just one last question, Pratap. The need and the story behind the new logo that you have for the electric vehicles, why was it required, and then the way it was done?
Yeah, so Shams, I think, the customer for EVs, first of all, is slightly different from the ICE world. And also we wanted to really signify that these are truly pure electric, born electric architectures and born electric products. They are not conversions, they are not electrifications. These are truly that. So we felt that when a vehicle which is on this architecture comes with the logo maybe glowing, or it's parked somewhere, people will really say, wow, what's that? I really want to know what that is. It's not oh, I've seen this before. This should be so fresh, because these products are like that. That we really felt that it clarifies very clearly for the customer that we have products in the ICE world which we love and they love, and we have products in the EV world which we love designing, and hopefully they will love to buy and own.
Right, Pratap, thank you so much. Looking forward to many more exciting products from you, and wish you all the very best.
Thank you, Shams.
So that's Pratap Bose from Mahindra. For more such insightful conversations, stay tuned to Car and Bike. And if you do like this video, do subscribe to Car and Bike if you haven't, and do like and share this video as well.